Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are we doing? Happy New Week. So, when we say things are happening, believe it, things are really happening. A lot of people do not value relationship anymore. A lot of people do not care about humanity anymore. A lot of people these days only think about wealth, how to acquire. And what even baffles me is that some people even want to take over what does not belong to them, what another person has acquired. When they see that you are doing well for yourself, they don't want to know about the way you are putting in so much effort to make it for yourself. What matters to so many people, let me say some people, is how to, put their eyes in that wealth of another person and how to put that person away so that they can be the sole owners of those wealth. What happens to you doing your own thing, working hard for yourself and making it for yourself? What happens to that? Now, why am I saying all of this thing? It's because of the recent news that we got about a particular man in Owerri called Ibari Oba. I hope I pronounced it well. Ibari Oba or something. How his own sister took him to the hospital. According to this news, the man was not feeling too okay, but this man has children. I learned he's not living with the wife, so this sister took him to Enugu where he was receiving treatment. From there, the children later started asking that, where is their father? The woman said she has taken him to India where he's receiving treatment. How do you take somebody to India? The children do not know about it. This same woman took the children from the main house of their father to a different place. In fact, inside a place that they say is even bush, and that house, she sold it. Now for months they have been wondering, where is this man? Where is this man? Nobody is getting any good information about the whereabouts of this man. Meanwhile, the sister kept saying that the man is in India receiving treatment. Now, if somebody is in India receiving treatment, nobody is with him there. Nobody can speak with him. Nobody can see him. You cannot call him on the phone. So people became worried. What is going on? At least somebody is in India. Let's know how he's faring. His club members started getting worried about the whole thing. In the process, this lady was busy selling the properties of the man, not knowing that the man had Kpaied 6 months ago. This woman, I think, kept him in the mortuary, kept him in the morgue, and then started selling properties. And then one of the sons, according to the story, was asked to come and sign for a particular property, which the boy said no, he will not sign until he hears from the father. And even the boy ran away from the place. Now, what are we saying? What are we saying? One thing you should note here is that the man and the wife are no longer together. Why? I don't know why they are not together, but I strongly believe that is the same family, the same sister who is doing all of this thing now, selling the properties of the man, they will still be the same people who have caused whatever problem the man will have with his wife, because that's where they start from. They will first ensure that there is problem between the husband and wife, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. And this is for the men. When you go to marry a wife, most women who come to marry their husband, a lot of women come with good heart, a lot of women come with good intention, a lot of women come praying that their husbands will excel. A lot of women, yes, I know what I'm saying. But many a times when you see that a woman comes in and she's not being treated well by the man, your family is not behaving well towards your wife, you, the man, what are you doing about it? The Bible says a man will go in search of a wife. When he has found one, when he has found a wife, they become one. They cling together. That means everything you are doing, it's your wife first. Your wife now becomes very important. Nobody is saying your family are not important. Your family is very, very important. But your wife, who is giving birth to your own children, you need to cleave to her. You people will work together to achieve success. Now, sometimes you see some of these men, they will say their wife will be the one to even buy them. If the wife has maybe knows what they are, what they have, how will your wife buy you when she has children for you? The mistake you people make is that you are not taking good care of your wife. When you think that a woman may buy you and take over your properties, it's because you are not doing the right thing. Let me tell you, it's difficult to see a woman that is well treated by her husband thinking. A woman who is well treated by her husband will not think to do anything that is not good to that man. So if you are afraid that your wife may buy you, check yourself. Go and check yourself. There are so many things you are doing to that woman that you are not supposed to do. And before any wife will even think of going to that extent, that means you have really, made her to know that she's not worthy to be in that home. You have really, kpaied her inner peace and inner happiness. And it's very rare for a woman to want to buy her husband that she has children for. It's very, very rare, except that woman is 1 out of 100 that will want to do such a thing. Men, this advice is for you people. A lot of you men do it, especially men from the east, that's the Igbos. You do this thing a lot. You will marry a wife, instead of you to cling to your wife, instead of you to love your wife, instead of you to carry your wife along, you will leave your wife you're supposed to be carrying along. You'll be carrying along more of your family members. Do you know that most times when anything happens to the man, the family will even move the children away and claim the properties of the man? Then you will not be somewhere, maybe underground. Maybe if you can see when the person has died, you will now see the children that you brought to this world. You will see them the way they are now living. Then the things you have acquired that is supposed to be transferred to your children, your brothers, your sisters will now be the ones enjoying it, while your children will now be moving around with their mother looking for help and how to survive. That's what you men, a lot of you do. You have not come to the realization to know that the family that come out of you, those your own children, they are more important. Nobody is saying your own siblings are not important. Let them go and work for themselves. Carry your wife and your children along. Put them in everything you are doing. Love your wife. Treat her right. Now, that man now, I'm sure this sister now that is behaving like this, she's the one that would have put confusion. Any day now you hear the woman speak, you will see. She was the one that would have made the man, chase the wife away. Or the things that they will be doing, the man, instead of him to be siding his wife, to be with his wife, instead you'll be with your family. At the end of the day, when they are able to move that woman out that is supposed to protect you, then they will be able to now come in and try to, to see what they can do to get everything you have worked for. How will it be that at the end of the day, everything you have worked for, your siblings will take everything? Meanwhile, your own children will not be going about looking for help here and there. How would you feel? Take care of your immediate family. Your sisters have their own husband. They should go and also live in their own husband's house and do what they want in their husband's house. Let your wife also relax in her own husband's house and live well in her own husband's house. You people should stop this thing you are doing. I heard one pastor saying the other time, before you buy a car for your wife, you should have bought for your mother. Before you do this for your wife, nobody is saying your mother is not important, but your mother has lived her own life. She has enjoyed her own husband. Your own wife that you are married should enjoy you, should live happily in her own husband's house. Let her feel comfortable. A lot of you men these days, you are not getting this marriage institution right. The way you treat women these days is not right. You need to change your approach. You need to learn to treat your wife rightly, so that even the woman will be happy. When I hearing this story, I was just, not happy about it, because at the end of the day, somebody who did not work for anything will now come and sit down and be reaping where she did not sow. She'll be reaping where she did not sow, just because of little mistake you as a man will make by not, keeping your own family together. Some men, before they take any decision, they'll first consult their sisters. They'll first consult their mother. They'll first consult their brother. Meanwhile, their wife that is with them, they will not tell the wife anything. It's later the wife will now hear it. The wife will now be the person hearing later. Instead of you to discuss with your wife first before discussing with your family, you first go and discuss with your family before discussing with your wife. And you expect that woman that is your wife to be happy with you. Men, a lot of you need to understand what marriage is all about. I can see that so many men don't really understand the institution marriage, and they need to, whether they should arrange marriage seminar for men, for especially men. You need to understand what marriage is, and when you have left your parents, it's your wife that is the next person that should be more important to you. Nobody asks you to neglect your parents. You still take care of them, but your own immediate family is more important at this time. Please, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have learned something, please comment your own opinion. Let's learn from each other. Let's talk about this topic. Let's know your own opinion about this. Please put on your notification, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.